For a second, I was really uncomfortable watching this movie. I was so uncomfortable because I thought that Damien had dragged his sister and raped her, and so that's how come she's pregnant. Because the evidence was there. She panicked anytime she saw him. She panicked even at the sight of his shadow. Like she was always afraid. She was always uncomfortable. So I was like, no. Did a guy drag the lady, rape her, and when she woke up, she didn't feel anything? Was the drug like that strong? What was going on with this story? It was made worse when Kiera told Reina that she has never been with any man. It's only her brother. She goes to school, she comes back, goes to school, she comes back. So there was no way she could get pregnant by any other person or by any other man. And Reina's mind was just going wild. Mine too went wild, Charlie, because I was like, what's going on? What drugger did this guy use that the sister, he possibly slept with his sister, and then the sister didn't feel anything when she woke up, nothing of the sort. And she was pregnant. What was going on? And on top of that, the way the movie started, he was drinking, he smashed the glass, he was like at a place where, as if he had regretted doing something. So it was just like they just made us have these wild imaginations that you could not point finger at Damien, because he was always angry, he was always overprotective of the sister. He was like no breathing space. So I connected the dots. I was connecting the dots, and they were pointing right and straight at Damien. Like it was not possible not to say that, oh, the brother didn't do anything. It was so impossible. I was like, why would this guy rape his sister? This guy is fine, this guy is busty, this guy is nice, but what at all would make you want to sleep with your own blood sister and not let any guy come around here? If you know friends safe, you are suspicious. Do you want to marry your sister? Do you want to, like, I didn't really get it. It was too wild. The scenario when Damien and Rena started becoming like close, and the lady got drunk, and the scene, his face, how she just put her hand down like she was totally gone. I was thinking, is it going to rape this one too? They made us have wild imaginations. Wild imaginations that I didn't see coming at all. So let's backtrack a little bit. When Kiera collapsed at the supermarket, and then this lady Rena took her to the hospital, and Damien called her line and just said, I don't even know what's wrong with that guy. Small heartbreak. I the only person who has suffered from heartbreak in this life. Small heartbreak. You are not giving anybody chance, anybody gaba. Anyways, I like how Rena was really tough. She was bold. She was strong. She wasn't going to be, a passover by this young man, because what is this? How can a brother, treat this person like this? Now the doctor does her test, and then she comes and she's like, your sister is pregnant, and Rena is like, I'm not going to let you take this girl home, because the way you are acting and how you are furious, you might hurt this girl. And that's actually coincidentally as a job that she does. It helps young ladies who may have made wrong decisions and then may want to hurt themselves or may not know what to do. And so it worked really well. I like how she was constantly present in their home. It's as if she hasn't even seen this guy and his warnings and his, don't ever come to my house. And no matter how many times the guy sacked this woman came back as though she knew that she just had to be there for this young lady. And the young lady could not talk to her brother because, of course, the brother was so scary. And Eddie can be really scary when he plays those roles. Like his bass, the way his mannerism, his facial expressions. I'm like, hey, this is not what you're even doing. Like, I'm scared. I was like at the edge of my seat watching this movie, honestly. I could not believe what I was seeing. I could not believe what I was watching. And this lady was in the house constantly. She's like, I'm not going anywhere. The sister was able to, speak to her, open up to her, because the brother wouldn't listen to her. In fact, she said that she felt empty. If she's pregnant, I mean, she should feel something, but she didn't feel anything. And the brother was like, we are going to even abort this child so I can go back to school, learn, because how can you be so unwise to have unprotected sex? This lady said, I haven't done anything. Rena is like, if you haven't done anything, no boyfriend, no, okay, you have a male friend, but he's not really like your boyfriend, you guys have not even had before. How did you get pregnant? And I like how suspicious she was. She was trying to, Rena was suspicious. She was like, I need to protect this girl from the brother if the brother had, really done something. Okay, now, She also finds a way to, get close to Damien, and then, get his soft side, speak about this heartbreak that he suffered, and then they both have suffered heartbreaks. This lady, she has suffered a heartbreak for 9 years. Damien's on his 4 years old. In fact, she has suffered more than Damien's mother. Let's come together and then do something. Now, there's this scene that they went back home, and then they heard Kiera screaming because there was like blood in her underwear, and then they had to take her to the hospital. Only for us to find out at the hospital that it was wrong diagnosis. How can you diagnose somebody to be pregnant when the person is not? And give the person's diagnosis that the original one that she was pregnant, you also told her that she's not pregnant. And because she was feeling sick, she was taking medication. And this the husband of this woman comes to the hospital and blows glass everywhere. And you are telling Damien that his sister is not pregnant. And you know the funny thing, the nurse who made the mistake the first time, she didn't even see like what was wrong with what she had done. She didn't understand the extent to which she could have, caused damage to somebody's pregnancy and had destroyed somebody's life. Medical unprofessionalism, like this is not the first time. There have been cases where people have died through operations because of medical negligence. There have been lots of cases in our court and then everywhere. When I saw that final scene, I was like, I did not see this coming. I did not expect such an outcome. I was really hoping somehow, some way, somehow that Damien did not rape the sister. And then, lo and behold, he did not. It was just wrong test results given to her. The trauma she went through. Look at the way the girl cried. In fact, when they went to after the doctor told her that she was pregnant, look at the way she sneaked out of her room to go and get food. When she came back, her brother was in her room. She had already locked the door. I was even afraid that Damien might even beat this young lady. But then he didn't touch her. He was just screaming. But then I didn't expect the outcome. I did not see that coming at all. Did you expect it? Did you see it coming? Let me know in the comment section. And let me say that Kiera's acting was so good. How she cried. How she was scared. How she was always fidgeting. Sneaking in and out like someone who knows how to, act like she's afraid. It was so good. Rena's acting too was good, but I think Kiera is the star of the movie for me. She acted so well. So let me know, do you see the outcome coming? Leave it in the comment section, and do also like this video, do subscribe, be part of my family, and I'll see you again next time. Until then, do take care, and it's bye from me.